still here.
Okay.
You got a lot of... Is that land still a creature?
Yeah. It didn't say until end of turn. It just said it becomes a creature.
Is it still land in addition, or is it
Yeah,
just...
it's a land in addition to its other types.
Thing. That's a thing.
It is a thing.
I'm gonna strike him. Oh shit.
Are you?
Okay.
What'd you do?
I'm going to stroke of genius my way into 4 cards.
All right. All the draw power.
Too bad. Sphinx is too
You're
much
supposed to
now.
be still be playing with the top card of your library revealed. Thank you.
That also means we should know what each of those cards were.
Yeah, we should, but oh well. I don't even care at this point.
Sure.
This game went from 0 to 100 real quick.
You're
Tutelage.
welcome.
No, not
You're welcome
tutelage.
for Hypergenesis.
Oh, not tutelage.
Yeah.
Hypergenesis gets dumb.
Are you hitting me with mill triggers?
No, I haven't drawn anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Not
He
since.
didn't play. He
All right.
It's sad because he drew into Sphinx's tutelage after he drew everything.
Okay.
Want to stay here, Drew? Or you want to leave?
I've already tried to roll to
Yep.
get us the hell out of here. I'll
Yep. May as well.
one more to try again.
Still here.
We're still here.
Any pass?
All right, let's get back on topic though. You
Calling
know,
tails. It's
so
tails.
He finally didn't take damage.
I've seen a whole bunch of places that are selling Kaladesh and stuff like that at like $75, and they're like, oh, it's because they devalued the cards, stuff like that. Because the masterpieces, the thing that you might get 2 of per case.
Milling?
Yep. Everybody.
I don't know.
know.
I mean, in general, what is everybody?
I like masterpieces because at least it gives a lottery aspect to some of these things.
Yeah,
More so than usual. That's the idea that you have a card that you pull is maybe 2 per case. And case is what, 5 boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and if you pull
6.
one.
6 boxes.
Okay,
Yep,
so
6
2
boxes.
per 6 box. 2.
Yeah. So one every 3 boxes, you'll probably get a masterpiece.
That and if you get one.
Unless you're Frankie, I don't know if he's
Yeah.
watching.
Or Clark.
Yeah.
He pulled like what, 2? I think today he opened a pack and he got one.
I've only pulled one, and it was an
Yeah.
expedition, and it was an arid mesa, so I was happy.
Listen, I pulled one and it's an almond thopter and I'm going to keep it for life.
Drew, I'm gonna swing 6 at you with a Curie Line Slinger.
However,
6 at me?
it's
For what? I didn't do anything.
Also, Leakstone.
Yeah.
No, never mind. No, that just means it doesn't untap.
Yeah, it's never going to untap again.
No, it
It's
has vigilance,
vigilance.
so it doesn't care.
Oh, shit.
that's the thing. I
I
don't know. I think Kaladesh, they say it's devalued, but
Gain
like
3 energy for
Amonkhet's going to come out and there's going to be that one card that
pass.
people are digging through Kaladesh again just to try to make combo.
I mean, maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
Draw one.
You know, I don't know, Connor, you haven't spoken much on. And I introduced you as the person who doesn't shut up whether you want him to or not. So
I mean, that was your mistake, Drew.
tonight you're just sort of like,
Yes, that's a good point.
Indeed.
Yes, quite.
No, smart.
Quite
Yes.
indeed.
Where's a monocle?
I
when you
like
need it?
masterpieces.
Well, first off, roll.
you know,
Still here.
Rolly roll. Oh, by
Still
the way,
here.
we are up to 3.
Oh God.
ultimately, I mean, pretty much, like I said, where I stand on it
Yeah.
is, there's a game, there's owl,
3 damage to all creatures.
and all players.
All creatures and all players. Or each planeswalker.
One,
Oh,
two.
okay, sorry.
Creatures and planeswalkers.
Oh, okay, so 3. This is at 1. 3 damage. Safe. Dead.
Dead.
Dead. Baron sees 3 things.
Not 4.
You know,
4 of your things died. Look in your hand. And what things did you just put in the graveyard?
Oh, that is 4.
I was going to say not 4. I mean, it doesn't help me, but
I'm in. There you go.
yeah.
Alright. Baron's at 5.
By the way, we are now in Glen Alondra. At the end of combat, you exchange control of target creature you control that dealt combat damage to a player this combat. Target creature that player controls.
Okay.
So, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Tapping
No.
3.
Get us the fuck out of here, man. We're still here. Can you
Well-
tap 4?
I can play a land and then tap forward.
Tap forward. It's
We're
still
still
here.
I tried.
All right.
All right, you good?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, looking when it comes down to it, I mean, it's really hard for somebody like myself to get into an older format such as Modern or Legacy, because I can't afford those expensive cards.
Part of Legacy's problem is the fact that the reserve list exists.
Well,
The reserve
The
list.
reserve list needs to be amended
Well,
because there are a
Right, that's
shitload
right.
of cards that don't need to be on the reserve
This one,
list,
this one.
but are because they were printed before a set time. But Magic was saying, "Oh, we're going to keep the value for you." Well, those cards didn't keep value. There were a couple that did, but
Yeah.
most of them
it's
that
called
are
Powered.
even still well powered.
Library, Candelabra, Guy's Cradle.
There
stuff
are
like
there
that.
are
That's
cards
like
that should be on the reserve list because they are strong. They are incredibly strong and format warping. But there are a lot of cards on the reserve list that just don't need to be. Most of Fallen Empires, if I recall correctly, is on the reserve list.
Why?
Homelands is on the reserve list.
Why?
Why?
I can go down to Oxford tomorrow and
We're
buy a
going
box
to,
of
Mortal
Homelands for like
Kombat.
$25.
But it's all on the reserve list, and that just baffles me because
I'm gonna roll.
why does this need?
We out.
Here, go for it.
Gold Meadow. When a land enters the battlefield, that land's controller creates 3/0/1 white goat creature.
Goats.
Goats!
Bobo's happy with goats.
Yeah, Bobo and goats.
Oh god.
Wait. When a land enters the field, does it matter tapped or not?
It's a land.
No,
so
it's just
soccer
land.
tribelli. Make yourself some
Sick.
goats.
Eh.
Oh.
Get them goats.
But yeah, there are cards that are on the reserve list that just need to go. Need to.
You know,
We don't know. We don't want to reprint them, but it's just these aren't on the reserve
Yeah.
list. The buyouts that happened last year, Moat. Moat's like a 50-cent card, if I recall correctly. But there was a buyout last year, and suddenly it hopped up to be like a $15 card at Uncommon. That's running like one deck.
Jeez.
It hopped
man.
up because there was a massive buyout.
This is my goop.
you know, you get
You have
three.
three.
You get 3 goats.
You
Just
know,
put 3 dice. Just put your dice.
one
down
of
three,
one
whatever
of
you
one of
want.
the things that I wanna
Yeah.
throw out there is this is one of the ways that I mean ultimately this could be one of the things that killed Magic. The fact that people don't
Sphinx
want.
is-
Oh yeah, each of you just Sphinx.
Oh no.
I don't care.
Alright, I'm
Land
good.
was the first.
My Duretti.
Oh, just once?
No.
You
Sphinx.
mill
Sphinx.
2, and
No,
if
I
it
know.
shares a color.
That's
Just
just
one.
share color.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
This could be one of the things that kills Magic. You have these people that want their cards to retain value, but they also want people to be playing in Modern and Legacy.
By the
Now,
way, Drew,
and-
you should be drawing 4 every turn.
cool.
Just because
So
of Howling
what?
Mine, you must draw 1 extra card, and you get 2 of those.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Sphinx.
Um,
2-2.
okay, you did.
2-2.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't?
You hit
Yeah.
2 black.
That's fine.
I mean, you started, so so I guess so.
Hey, man.
Okay, so let me, and then I'll play my turn. Let me get to my point finally. Modern and Legacy players, even EDH players, they're always like, oh, well, why aren't people playing in tournaments? Why aren't you going to run a tournament? Well, you know what? I mean, there's like 10 of you. Like,
One big
like
issue
especially the vintage players. There's like 10 of you, and because you won't allow your cards to be reprinted, you won't allow anything to be redone, nobody can get into your game.
you won't allow anyone to proxy because
Yeah.
it's not an official card, so you
Right.
can't run that.
So nobody can get into your game, and it's gonna kill the format. I mean, at this point, before Modern was pretty easy to get into. I remember, 5 years ago, it was pretty easy to get into Modern if I wanted to, and the cost wasn't that high, and a lot of people wanted to trade. But now, there are $50, $60 staple cards in Modern that you don't want reprinted, that you don't want to trade, and that are sitting at $70. And I'm sorry, man, a 15-year-old kid isn't gonna walk into a game store, looking to get into a format that's gonna cost him, for 4 cards that you absolutely need for a deck. You're looking at $300. It's impossible. So you can play the pack game with when a Modern Masters comes out. I mean, there's a new one coming out in March, which I'm sure I'll hear about a bunch of complaining about. And you play the pack game, and for a little bit, you're right, the cards do drop in price, and then they go back up.
They always rebound.
It's like, I mean, Tarmogoyf has been reprinted twice now, and I think it took a $10 dip in the end. Like, who cares? At that point, you're losing nothing.
Yeah.
And it's easy it's easier for players to get into your format, and I mean, that's just where I stand on it. If anybody disagrees with me at the table or, at home or in the shop or whatever.
But then every other time that you have one of those sets reprint, people are going to bitch that it only helps one deck. Eternal Masters came out and they just went, well, Death and Taxes just happened. We're going to see a fuckload of Death and Taxes in the next Modern tournament. It's like, that's the only thing you'll let be fucking reprinted.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh.
How do you feel about that, fuckface?
Oh, okay. Well, at least I don't have to flip my coin for my Mana Crypt.
True.
What happened? Did you just...
He returned all artifacts to my hand.
Oh!
I mean,
And he's sitting on 2 mana, so it's not unreasonable, it's just annoying.
That's at the beginning of my end step. Damn it!
Yep, it does not do that.
It doesn't help me at all right now. Thanks for nothing, Aether Revolt.
Hey, it was
Speaking of Aether Revolt, looking at some of the cards that have come out in this set,
Fatal Push.
believe... Fatal Push being one of them. What... The price shot up on that card, but I see one pulled every 2 packs. So, I mean...
But then again, it is like a week into official release.
Yeah,
So people are gonna-
The other
fair.
side of that,
In like 3 weeks, that card is... could be about $1.
The other side of that is in 3 weeks that card will be about $1, but it might turn out that in 3 years that card will be worth like 15, or will be the new Inquisition of Kozilek. Hey, look at that! It's a 1-drop, easily triggered by fetches. So even if Frontier becomes a thing, hey, look at that! Fetches are still in there. 3 years from now, if Frontier actually becomes a dynamic and interesting format. And I know you're going to hate me, but I feel like it is boring and is everything people hated in Standard for the last 2 years.
You're wrong! Okay, you're right.
Everything that people bitched about Standard for the last year or two. Congratulations! You made a format that brought it the fuck back!
But, okay, now, see, to be fair, though...
But M15's in it.
But to be fair, I mean, it coming from somebody who really enjoys the Frontier format, I draw 2 because of Howling Mine, right?
Yes, everyone
Alright,
does.
Cool. I quite enjoy the Frontier format. Coming from somebody who hopped in right at the end of Dragons, I'm going to throw up that.
Stop.
Are you actually going to...
Thanks.
You asshole!
Oh, you took it!
You asshole!
I'm pretty sure this is called Salty
I'm
EDH.
pretty sure you should be thanking him. That thing hit you for 15.
What? Stop!
Seriously?
Yeah.
Off the Soul Ring? Awesome. That's
Dude,
funny as
I
fuck.
love it. I love it, man. Just so you know, it's because you played the first Soul Ring. Nobody else played a Soul Ring yet. To be fair.
I can't. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to say, fuck you.
Whoa.
No, fuck you.
Mental misstep. I need a proxy, Eric. Put a proxy on screen.
Played that in
Mental
wrong
misstep.
order, but
And I'll put my hand right here, and I'll act like I'm playing it.
Well, in that case, Drew takes 6.
Oh,
Squall.
Jesus.
What?
There was
the Squall.
man.
That was unfucking cold.
We
It
need-
was not uncalled
we-
for.
we
You
need
took
to-
my fucking mana crypt.
We need to get Salt Man out here, man. He just needs to fancily sprinkle the salt all over the table. Just air it out.
Okay. By the way, take 3 from when I cast that.
I take 3? Why?
Because there's a Sphinx Bone Wand that's been
Just racking up points.
racking up points.
Jesus, I'm at 20 life.
Don't worry. Soon I'll cast an instant and I'll blow up your fucking air whale.
What? The air whale's not going to untap though.
Oh, the air whale's
That's
never going
true.
to untap again.
That's
fine.
true.
He has
The same thing
Stone.
happened with my elephant.
Wait,
Wait,
Meek
why
Stone.
won't it up-tap?
Meek
There's a
Stone.
power
Stone.
Why do you think I have no desire to swing with Bobo until I
God
have
damn
lethal?
it!
Here you go. You want to get us fuck
Yeah, I
out
want to get the fuck out. Fuck you.
Caleb, you have goats. Does not a May. You have goats. You play the land.
I have 3 goats. What
You
to
have
do?
goats.
Here's my 3 goats.